morning students. Welcome to Adarsh and Ideal School Institution online classes. Class 7 Subject Science. Today we are going to see Unit 2 Force and Motion. In this unit we are going to see two different topics, acceleration and distance time graph. First we shall see the topic of acceleration. Generally, acceleration will be written in a short form as A. So, to know the topic of acceleration, you should know the terms of distance, displacement, speed and velocity. Now, can you say what is meant by distance? Yes, distance is the total length of a path taken by an object to reach one place to other. And what is meant by displacement? It is the shortest distance from the initial to the final position of an object. Now, can you able to compare the terms distance and displacement? Distance is the total length while displacement is the shortest distance. Now, can you say the distance between your home and school? Yes, I think you all know the distance between your home and your school. And now, can you say what is meant by speed? Speed is the rate of change of distance. And what is meant by velocity? Velocity is the rate of change of displacement. So, by using the term velocity, acceleration will be defined. So, the definition for acceleration is rate of change in velocity. That is said to be acceleration. You should remember this definition, students. Acceleration is defined as the rate of change in velocity. A is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity by time, where the formula can be written as A is equal to V minus U by T, where V refers to final velocity and U refers to initial velocity and T refers to time taken. By using these terms, the formula can be written as A is equal to V minus U by T. Now, you can say the formula for acceleration. A is equal to V minus U by T. And what is the definition for acceleration? Rate of change in velocity. Now, you can see this picture where in the first one, a man is jogging where the distance is 5 meters in 1 second, while in the second picture, a lady is doing jogging where the distance covered is 10 meters in 1 second. And this is a picture which shows a car moving with an acceleration of 1 meter per second square with a velocity of 4 meter per second. Now, you just think and say whether if there is no change in velocity, will there be any acceleration or not? Once again, I will repeat the question. When there is no change in velocity, will there be any change in acceleration or not? Yes, without change in velocity, there won't be any acceleration. Here, V refers to velocity and A refers to acceleration. Now, we shall see different types of acceleration, positive and negative acceleration. In case of positive, velocity increase with respect to time. Now, you can say positive acceleration refers to velocity increase with respect to time. That is said to be positive acceleration. In case of negative acceleration, velocity decrease with respect to time. Once again, I will repeat. Velocity decrease with respect to time is said to be negative acceleration. It is also known as deceleration or retardation. Now, you can take your rough notebook to do a sum based upon acceleration. I will read the question. The velocity of a golf ball rolling in a straight line changes from 10 meter per second to 4 meter per second in 10 seconds. What is its deceleration? Where it is decelerating uniformly. I will repeat the question. the velocity of a golf ball rolling in a straight line changes from 10 meter per second to 4 meter per second in 10 seconds. Now, can you think and say what is the initial velocity? Yes, initial velocity is 10 meter per second. And what is final velocity? Final velocity is 4 meter per second. And what is the time taken? 10 seconds. By using V, U and T, you can work out this sum where acceleration will be equal to minus 0.6 meter per second square. Now, can you say what is the SI unit of acceleration? SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Now, we shall see uniform and non-uniform acceleration. In uniform acceleration, when the change in velocity remains same, then that is known as uniform acceleration. In non-uniform acceleration, when the change in velocity does not remain same, then that is known as non-uniform acceleration. Children, you have to remember all this definition. What is meant by acceleration and what is meant by uniform and non-uniform acceleration. And if you want to know more about the acceleration concept, you can use this web link. And now we shall see the second topic, distance, time, graph. I think you all know how to draw a graph. So in graph, you should know the x-axis and y-axis. In this graph, they are telling that time will be in the x-axis while distance will be in the y-axis. So a car traveling along a straight line from the starting point, the distance of the car is measured after every second. The distance and time are recorded and a graph is plotted using the data. In this one, they are using 4 different conditions where car is at rest, car traveling in uniform speed, car traveling in increasing speed and decreasing speed. Now we shall draw the graph for all these 4 conditions. So first condition will be car at rest, where the time taken will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the distance covered will be 20, 20, 20, 20 and 20. Since car is at rest, there won't be any change in the distance value. So your markings will be here. For 1, your markings will be 20. For 2 also, it's 20. So 2, 20, 3, 20. So 3, 20. Likewise, you need to plot the points and you have to join all the points. So you will get a constant line here. That is said to be the car at rest condition. Second one, car traveling in uniform speed. In case of uniform speed, it is going on increasing uniformly, where the speed is increasing uniformly. The speed will be increasing of about 10 meter per second here. For example, time taken will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 while distance covered is 10 and increasing speed is 10. So you have to add 10 along here, 20. Again you have to add 10 here, you will be getting 30. Likewise your speed will be going on increasing uniformly. And now you need to plot a graph. For example, while the time is 1 and if the distance is 10 means your point will be here. If the time is 2 seconds and if the distance covered is 20 meter, your point will be here. Likewise, you need to mark the points and you have to join all the points. And here also the distance will be increasing of about 10 meter per every second and you will be getting a constant line over here. And now going to the third condition. Now I'll ask you one question. What is the unit for time? Yes, it is second. And what is the unit for distance? Yes, it is meter. SI unit of distance will be meter. And now you can go through this following data to draw a graph here. For 1 second, distance covered is 5. 2 second, it's 20. 3, 45. 4, 80. And 5, 125. Here, if you see here means in all the points, you are getting increasing speed. So here, when you mark the points over here, for 1, its value will be 5. So you have to mark the point here. For 2, it is 20. 2, it is 20. For 3, it becomes 45. 3, it becomes 45. And while on marking all the points, and if you join all the points, you will be getting a graph like this. This shows that the speed is going on increasing. In the fourth condition, car traveling in decreasing speed. If you see the values here, 45, 80, and again 105, 120, 125. If you see here means the speed is not increasing uniformly. It is being decreasing also. So after marking all the points, you will be getting a graph like this. And hence I think you all could understand to draw a graph in all these 4 conditions. Now you can do the home fun or homework. First question will be, what is acceleration? Second question is, SI unit of acceleration is dash. Third question, a car started at rest and traveling with velocity of 20 meter per second in 10 seconds. What is its acceleration? For the third question, you should know the initial velocity and final velocity and time taken also. So by knowing initial and final velocity and time taken, you can find the acceleration value. And for the fourth question, you have to draw a graph where the time taken will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and the distance covered will be 10, 20, 30 and 40. I think you all can do this homeworks in a easy manner. Thank you.